Morning. We are at it again. And no, we're not at Hell's Hill. Thank goodness. This is a half the version of Hell's Hill. We are at the lake. We are pumping a cart path on a hill. But yeah, that's the deal. Y'all showed up late. I've already strung out 2 hoses because y'all had to stop and fiddle fart around, do whatever y'all got to do before you come to work. But you know, we're parked, we're laying hoses out, so y'all need to get to work. Now this is a little cart path over here. We got a deal over here, and yeah, these are concrete forms too. This is my project here. This is my house. This is my neighbor. I'm pumping this for my neighbor. So, but the next upcoming video will be pumping and pouring this piece of driveway right here. It's 72 feet, man, maybe a little bit, 80 feet probably. Time it's all said and done, long and 10 feet wide. So it's gonna be, I was trying to keep it at 10 yards of concrete, but it's gonna be a little more probably. But I mean, obviously there's more concrete to pour, but I just wanted to order 10 yards, pour it, finish it, then set up for another 10 yards. But that's probably going to have about a 2-yard tag, I'm guessing. But yeah, here's the sidewalk. The wife helped me. She actually ran the pump, and well, there's that wall over there, but I poured this sidewalk. It's come out pretty nice. So I hadn't got the sealer on it yet, but it's stamped and colors and all that, so I'm really happy with it. So, but anyway, we got to get our neighbor taken care of over here. That's what we got to do. So he's got, I don't know, probably 6-7 yards on that cart path, and I think he's going to have probably another 6 yards right here on this to finish out his lean-to. So, yep, nothing but a thing. We'll getting some hose stretched out here, get ready to go. But yeah, ought to be coming up sometime soon. If y'all ever watch Grub Mud channel, he concrete finishing stuff out of Indiana. I think he's up around Indianapolis. We've been in talks, and we've done a little sit-down discussion, and that should be coming out pretty soon. If it comes out before this video, obviously I'll have a link to it in this video, so look down in the description and see if that link is down there. If not, just go to his channel and go ahead and subscribe while you're there. And you know how we work, and and you'll catch that little session we had a good time. We talked a little bit about how YouTube works with us. We talked about how, you know, some of the pumping industry works, the concrete finishing industry. I mean, we just kind of bounced around. We talked about the truck that turned over in our videos. If you haven't seen that, just go over to our videos, click on our, and then go to most popular, click on it. It's the top one. So Bill caught that concrete truck actually turning over on our job site. So if y'all hadn't seen it, go over, check it out. But we talked about it. We talked about some other videos that I had. So just had a good time. Just a little BS session for about an hour and a half. But seems like a really great guy. I enjoyed visiting with him. I felt comfortable talking with him, visiting with him. So I think you'll really enjoy that little podcast we did. And we are going to do more, because I mean, there's so much to talk about, and I'm long-winded anyway, as you can tell. So all right, I got to get some more hoses laid out here, and we'll get back with you in a minute. All right, this is for Scott Sutherland. I've got your balls. In case y'all are kind of wondering the deal, I'd have to look back and see what video it was. I'll post a link to it. Towards the end of the video, he calls out basically Darren Frontenberger Concrete Pumping, the YouTube channel, and if I can remember, I'll put a link to it, and Caleb with Concrete Pumping Services. A little challenge to see how long we can make our balls last, and you got to put some kind of writing, sign it, whatever. Well, I just put the OMF on it, Muddyfeet, on the ball. So, and the thing is, Scott knows I'm not a huge fan of the balls in these trailer pumps. I will use them on occasion, especially if I'm doing short shots and things like that. Maybe I didn't use any primer because we're too busy trying to do the will it plug videos. But I'm gonna do my best and be faithful, and try to use the ball and see how long we make it last. The two I've got in here, they've been in here forever, but I don't use them that often. I'm more of a sack guy. So I think and I've got some little YouTube shorts, y'all can go to those, of pulling the sack back. It seals, I think it seals better in the hose, especially those balls. The more you use them, the more they'll start kind of getting some grout in them, and they get a little more rigid, and they seem to be able to get air by them. But that sack, man, you just get it good and soaking wet, wad it up, twist it into the hose, and off she goes, and everything's clean, as clean as that ball gets it. So it's clean enough I don't have to wash them out or anything. I can just load them up and go to the next job. So, but anyway, that's I'll post a link to that video. You can see Scott's video, and don't forget to subscribe to those channels. Those guys' channels are doing really good. They got a lot of good information and interesting jobs on there. So if you're watching my channel, I mean, there's some other options for you there. Y'all go over and give them subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps us greatly when you subscribe to our channels. We were waiting on a crew, and we were waiting on concrete. I ended up stretching out 100 foot of hose to this little slab over here. My plan is to pump this out and then try to suck this back, and then we'll take these hoses loose and drag them to right over there. It'll take probably 60 feet, but I got 25 foot hoses, so there's going to take me 3 hoses to that hose right there. Then there's another 125 off the hill. So that is my plan. All right, I'm gonna drink some coffee and do some social media while I wait for these guys to show up. Somebody show up. Hopefully I didn't get it wrong. Watch a little bit. I've had some guys asking about my forms here. These are 2x4 rectangular forms that I come in and I welded a piece of 1-inch square tubing on the back of it, and then I put that's a 5/8 bolt and nut, welded it up onto the back of that. You drill your hole and weld that on there, and these little stakes you get at Home Depot or Lowe's, metal stakes. We're sitting on this hill's a sand rock hill. I mean, it's soil there, but as you get down, it's sand rock, so it's really hard to drive wooden stakes. So, but these are 24 foot long. You can get 20 footers, or you can cut them in half to whatever length you want, but I'm leaving them as full length 24 footers, and I put them about every 5 foot or so, give or take, and they hold good. Here's one without the stakes in it. I haven't set it yet, but you can see the little bolt and all that. So, but they clean up good. You put a little form oil or diesel. I use diesel on them. You can put a 2x4 in between them, and that helps keep them straight when they join to each other. That little corner, I had to do a little finagling there, but where I joined that one together, it keeps it straight. It keeps when you put that in there. 1.5 inch works better, but they didn't have 1.5 inch, so I had to buy the 2-inch wide rectangle tubing. But these are 2x4 rectangle tubing is what these are, and work really good. You just get to the grade you want, tighten the bolt up, and go to the next one. And you know, you have to put a string line on, and because you can get them pushed out. They do have a little bit of flexibility, but they work really good. Well, it's showtime, ladies. Well, they got him in here. It worked out pretty well on that. Gotta get a primer ready and all that. Messed up. Forgot to put water in my water box. I'm sure I'm the only one that's ever done that. You about got all that wood burnt, didn't you?
I pulled it back there, stacked it up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. You don't want that on.
Oh, is that what you're wanting to give me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Absolutely. I'll take it.
I stuck this footing split with that footing on.
If y'all want a brisket smoke or something pretty soon, let me know.
We had one in the freezer Loretta mentioned the other day.
I'll do one over Thanksgiving. I work at the station Saturday, but Friday or Sunday we can smoke some. It just looks like it has a lot of man sand.
Yeah, that's what what's his name? Jake from Shooter.
Yeah.
I used them the other day.
But it pumps, so.
Yeah, he got clogged up about 3 times.
Did he? Yeah. It looks like it's got it in. I bet it does. I'll get a scoopful in a minute, wash it out. You see all the little.
Yeah, that's what they said. It's got a lot of sand in it.
Yeah, that man sand. It pumps don't like it.
Just clogged up, huh?
Well, what it doesn't keep your water together like regular sand does. What happens is once it starts getting pressured up, it shoves all the water out of it, and it causes you to plug. Just text it to me. Yeah, just text it to me, and I'll put you down.
There's a blanket over there on my bed right now.
Let me ask you this. Do you want to grab the end of the hose, curl it, start up here, and work our way down?
See, now they want to go up. That's a lot of work, I'm telling you.
I think it'd make it a lot easier if we started up there and brought it down.
No, pues ya no estaba ahí metiendo nada en el medio. Está más fácil. Yo la pinche pusieron para arriba. Nosotros queríamos un güey así. No. No, no se me dando verga. Aventamos las vigas. Y era en tiempo de calor. Un enlace para arrastrar usted.
Yeah, it'd be easier to carry.
No, tú. Oye, el sábado lo necesitas todo porque van a entrar al parade.
¿Puro gay, puro pantera rosa o qué?
¿Yo también todo el rodeo?
No sé.
Grab it right here.
¿A qué hora va a ser?
De las 2:30 a las 4.
Sí, por ahí, como esta.
And then
Nomás que cabe cebado.
we're gonna let gravity help the guys.
I have from the back there.
You got the back, Roy? About time your old friend Ron come back. Victory Outdoors, the guy from Wisconsin that came that one time and filmed your
He
video.
hasn't been back?
He hadn't come back.
Really?
Well, he's been busy. He was just he was vacationing then,
Oh.
pouring concrete. when Ryan with Victory Outdoors came to Texas, the first trailer pump job was actually one of Roy's trailer pump jobs. So Ryan got to meet Roy, and Roy got to meet Ryan. All right. Okay, here's gonna be the tricky part. I feel 100% certain we're gonna plug here. I'm gonna keep my foot on the hose. I'll be the first one to know if something's not right. There it is. There it is. I think we got close though. It's gonna be further down. Really?
Aquí está floja. Right here. Right here.
I hate it when I'm right sometimes.
Sí. No, están ahí.
All right, to go with Scott's And I'm gonna call him games because I know he's laughing because he knows he's pulling me out of my comfort zone by putting a sponge in here. There she goes, Scott. And there she goes. There it is right here. I can feel the vibration. They have enough? Huh? Yeah, yeah. Problem is, when my ball comes out of there, if it's pointed the right way, somebody's going to be going swimming to get it out of there. How'd we do? You got enough? How much you short?
4 buckets.
Oh, okay. Well, we got that. And the ball made it to the water, but we got it rescued. So, Scott, whatever the bet is, crisis was diverted. All right, Scott. There's our ball, fully intact. I'm pushing gray water out to prove to you that I'm using it. It did go for a swim, but the guys got it before I had to go out and go get it. But, yep. In case y'all wonder, go to Canadian Concrete Pumping, and I'll put a link to the video. Y'all can see what he's talking about. He did a little challenge, little fun thing to keep up with Frontenberger and with Aaron, and then Caleb with Concrete Pumping Services, Muddyfeet, which being me and him on how long we can make a sponge ball last. So, we got to get things cleaned up, picked up and all that. So, I'll let you in a little bit.